Welcome everybody. We're going to show you a brief overview of the TeacherZone system. And you're here because you want to take your lesson business to the next level. And we're excited to show you how the TeacherZone community is doing that. But first, our community believes there are 4 things that absolutely have to happen for that to take place. 1, retaining your current students longer. 2, adding more students to the roster. 3, enhancing your students' learning experience. And 4, automating your business processes. By putting students first, we are elevating ourselves to become elite instruction studios. It's not about where your school is at. It's about where you're going. If this strikes a chord with you, then we feel you are a good fit for our tribe, and we're excited to lock arms with you, and we're even more excited about our future together. We know sometimes it's not easy putting students first. Success in business is about solving challenges and removing friction so we can have time and energy to do our best work. Speaking of frictions, chasing money, doing makeups. Oh boy, don't worry, we've solved it and we'll talk more about it. And you should be doing more of this and working less. About the founders, Chris Bates and Tyler Maroff, it's important to talk about them for several reasons. 1, they're fellow musicians who own their own highly successful music school built from the ground up. And secondly, they're award-winning software developers honored 4 times in Inc. 500, so they truly understand what it takes to develop and grow a music school to its fullest potential. And as you're about to see, they have developed a system to support that with TeacherZone. What's our mission? To impact millions of students globally by empowering you, the music educator. So you deserve an applause because we know what you've been through to get this far. We've designed a system with you in mind. We are a business in a box, so get rid of those 9 different platforms that you're currently using to try to run your business. We're a simple software that works on any device. You can access it anytime, anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. We have a responsive design. What does that mean? Is that TeacherZone looks great whether you're on a cell phone, a tablet, a laptop, or a desktop. And we also have an app because everybody loves apps. We make it very easy for the students and parents to log in and do whatever they need to do with lessons, practice assignments, whatever it may be. We also have a studio login widget for your website. Custom branding. This is really important for a school if you want some continuity with the look of your current marketing platform, such as your website, that you can customize into TeacherZone so you have that same looks and colors. Customize your emails and text messages. On the school level, you can create all kinds of great automated notifications, Amber alerts. You can control the customer cancellation preferences, makeups, holiday blocks, whatever it may be, you can automate it in our system. Everybody gets their own portal in TeacherZone, all the way from super admins down to parents. Everybody gets their own username and login, super safe, super easy to use. These are the different dashboards between the schools and the teachers. On a school level, you can see all the teachers and students in the school, recent activities going on. On the teacher level, all their students with the same dashboard, reporting, and scheduling as a school. We not only do private lessons, you can also organize your students into groups and classes. Let's talk about scheduling. That's a big deal with everybody. Why did we create a scheduler? Well, we believe that the work you do matters, and that's truly where the journey between the student and the instructor begins the day that they land on the schedule for their first lesson. But it can also be like looking at a bunch of marbles on the floor and chaotic. So we wanted to create something very simple in the scheduling system that reduces the heavy lifting and confusion for you and get rid of all that chaos. So we've created an easy drag and drop calendaring that tracks attendance, does automatic reminders, cancellations, and so much more. Here's what it looks like internally. Simply drag a student's name or a class onto the schedule. Set the weekly frequency, time, instrument, teacher, room, set it and forget it. Let the system automate for you. Taking attendance is very simple on an individual or group level. Simply mark the parameters. What is great about attendance too? You need to have metrics in your business. So if I were to ask you right now, what is your retention rate at your school? Could you tell me? Well, in our system, if you are marking attendance, we can run great reports on retention, how many cancellations you're getting a month, so on and so forth, and I'll show you that in just a moment. We also have some color reference to make it really easy about what's going on in your school in the calendar. Greens attended, red canceled, no shows, makeup lessons. Speaking of makeup lessons, friction point. If you do makeup lessons, we have created a simple one-click process. Click on a student's name, bank it, it sets it to the side, notifies your customer, drag it back onto the calendar whenever you want to reuse it. It's literally a 2-second process. This no-show is great for parents. They really love it and feel safe when their child's being dropped off at your school. But in the event that you were to mark a no-show, it would immediately alert the parent and the school that the child did not show up. We make it super simple for your clients to reschedule or cancel their own lessons. They also get 48-hour lesson reminders so that there's no miscommunication and you can sleep better at night. Our system will also email your teachers every day what their calendar and their schedule is. They can also sync it to their private Google Calendar as well. Here's that attendance and retention report I was talking about. Look at this. One click, I can see what my attendance rate is, how many cancellations I have going on, how many are scheduled, so on and so forth. Great reporting to grow your business. Easy one-click payroll reports. If the teachers are taking good attendance, no matter what their pay type is, we can actually generate a quick payroll for them. Let's talk about payment processing and how it can increase retention in our studios. You're thinking, well, how does payment processing have anything to do with retention? Well, number one, if you are still chasing checks and cash, it is not a scalable business. We all love cash for obvious reasons, but it's not scalable. It's inconvenient and it's inconsistent. Also, chasing cash allows your clients an out every month when they go to write that check. Maybe I don't want to continue taking lessons. Whatever it may be, get them on auto billing, set it and forget it. So we make it super easy in our system for you to do that. You can create any kind of a plan in our system. Because we have our own credit card processing, it's super secure. We have super low rates, 2.75%, 15 cents a transaction, ACH or electronic check only 25 cents a transaction. You can customize variable 5th week billing plans, packages, semesters, proration options, all kinds of great stuff to automate your billing. And we provide a sign up and billing widget. Now this is really neat. We give you the code for this so that clients can actually log onto your site. They can select a plan, an instrument, a teacher. It will show the teacher's availability. They can actually sign up, pay. It will create a portal for them in TeacherZone, put them right on the calendar. You wake up the next day, you have new students already signed up. We also have a store widget. So if you sell merchandise, shirts, or do instrument rentals. A quick charge POS type button in the system to do any late payment charges or anything on the fly. Now, here's what separates TeacherZone from everybody else. We believe our lesson program should have an impact 7 days a week, not just for the 30, 45, or 60 minutes that the student is with you once a week. So we've created an easy and fun communication portal and a great learning center for you to curate all the content and keep those students engaged the other 6 days a week. But let's talk about the communication portal on the school level. So any admin or owner can chat with any teacher or student or parent in the school, and it keeps a lifetime chat history in here, as you can see this as well. You can also send email and text message. Very fast, very simple. Also files here. Hey, we have a big recital on Saturday. Is everybody ready? Or send out a flyer to the whole school. On the teacher level, you'll notice over here, they have a two-way chat system that keeps a lifetime chat history as well. No emailing or texting. Teachers don't need that. Parents really like this because if they log in, they can see what's going on with the student and the teacher and the communications. And the second thing is that the teacher doesn't have to use their own device to communicate anymore. So the students can discuss progress, questions, and music interests in our system. And notice that they have profile pictures. And they go to color when the students log in. The reason that we have profile pictures is we want to humanize and make this software fun, not just some cold entity. Make it social media-like. That's what keeps students engaged and wanting to keep coming back. So we also have SMS and email notifications that go on a lot of levels for your customers. Everything from lesson reminders to group messages to practice assignments. They can also control what they receive as well from their own portal. And that access the other 6 days a week for students and parents is really the difference that's going to keep that retention high and keep them engaged in the learning the other 6 days a week. So in our system, you can create great video content or courses. You're already creating and having to do this assignment type work after every lesson anyway. Why not curate your entire brain and everything that you do into our system? It's super simple. Take any device, record what you just showed them in person, upload it into the system, assign it to the student. When the student logs in, they can loop and watch what their teacher's doing and really dig into certain parts of the content. They can slow it down without losing pitch. You can also upload PDFs and sheet music, audio files, all kinds of great stuff. You can also dictate how much practice you want them to assign every day when you assign something to them, or once a week. You could say, I want you to practice 20 minutes a day for the next week until I see you. You can actually control that, and our system will send a reminder to the student or the parent every day, hey, it's time to practice. How neat is that? Adding video lessons is really easy. If you want to do something on the fly, we have an API that'll actually connect to YouTube, so you can pull something in a matter of seconds. But it's also great to add maybe some cake to the broccoli. So you want your student to practice these major keys, but maybe you could pull something fun from YouTube, like their favorite artist. Hey, check out the history on them. This is about creating a fun, addictive learning environment for your students. This keeps retention high, keeps them engaged the other 6 days a week. And how neat is it to carry your teacher in your back pocket the other 6 days a week? We also have virtual lessons built in. So if you do Skype or FaceTime lessons, you can actually do it through our system. Now, what's great about doing video lessons or virtual lessons? A lot. We can actually assign video lessons to a student instead of doing makeup lessons, right? If a student can't make it in, teacher takes 2 seconds to create a video. Go ahead and work on this assignment, and we'll see you next week. Assign it to the student. Everybody's happy. Everybody gets paid. Great makeup alternative. The student work page is very simple for the teacher. When a teacher logs in, they can take attendance. They can take progress report notes. Assign a practice. See how often the student is practicing. Seeing what they're working on. Get great reporting and graphs that show how much time they spent practicing, and parents can get those weekly updates too. Amazing stuff. So are you ready to be a part of something bigger than all of us? We aren't just a software company. We are a like-minded community that believes students come first. And the owners do great podcasts. So if you're interested in some business growth tips, please go join the TZ podcast and listen to some great high-energy, free, highly informative business growth podcasts with these guys. They're fantastic. So what's next? We'd love for you to sign up at TeacherZone.com and start your journey if you feel that you want to lock arms with us and be a part of our community, which we feel is very special. And we have a very simple onboarding process for you as well. So if that is something that is keeping you from signing up today because you're thinking of the daunting task of transferring all that data, don't worry. We have a full support team. We use Basecamp and checklists to systematically make it super simple and get all that in there for you. We do the trainings. We have great tutorials. And best part is, it's free. We don't charge you for implementation or any trainings. So go to TeacherZone.com. Select the plan that's right for you, and let's begin our journey together. Thank you.